Hey Taurus, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we are going to do your end of November general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that everyone is doing well. So Taurus, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Without Us by Johnny Mathis. I'll leave the link to the song in the description box below so you can listen to it, follow the reading if you so choose to. What's so interesting is that the song is actually the theme song for the throwback sitcom Family Ties, and it's very powerful because the message that I got for a lot of you all, and I'm not joking, I got this. Some of you all are hanging into a dead-end relationship or marriage for the family ties. You know, there could be children involved because you guys did have the Six of Cups and there's 2 children on that card. So you have 2 or more children. Also, with the Six of Cups, this is someone that you have a great deal of history with. So, you know, you guys have family ties. You guys, families have merged. Even if you're not married, you know, you guys just have literally family ties. Your families have merged. You know, in-laws, also, you know, having children with this individual. And even if you don't have children, maybe one of you have children, you have integrated that as just a union and you all are family now. You've helped them raise their children or vice versa. Whatever the case, it just seems like there's history there, and this is why someone is staying in a situation, but there is a great deal of unhappiness about this, okay? I'm picking up there was a lot of betrayal because you guys had the 10 of Swords, and then you also had the 10 of Cups. And let me see, because I believe it's at the very back of the deck, and you guys know I always shuffle and change the cards. Yeah, you got the 10 of Cups here, and then as you see, there's 2 women, okay? So if you're not in the same sex relationship, even though there's 2 women, you could apply it to 2 men. Also, right behind it is the 10 of Swords. That's somebody being stabbed in the back and betrayed, okay? And then you see how it's like these 2 women have met up to kind of add their receipts and have some type of communication and talk about this situation. There's definitely a woman, Barbara and Shirley vibe kind of going on right here. Someone's first, middle, or last initial could be C, M, Y, N, J, H. Also, U is what I'm getting as well. And if you notice, they're sitting outside of the home. So again, I feel like there could have been some type of third-party situation outside of the home in the past or possibly in a recent situation. Because again, you do have this 10 of Swords right behind it. And then you have the King of Swords. So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? You got the 10 of Swords, and then right behind him, you have a 5 of Swords. That's conflict. And if you notice here, you got 1, 2, 3 people. So again, I'm getting very much a vibe of a third party. Then right here, you have the 6 of Cups that I was just talking about. And then you have the 2 of Wands, someone needing to choose a direction to go in, okay? So some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual in your situation, okay? So again, like I said, let's go ahead and change the card at the top and the bottom of the deck. We would do the same for your clarifying deck. And as always, there's no reversals in either one of these decks. So once I start shuffling, if I get reversals, I will read it as such. So now currently at the bottom of your deck, you have the Page of Swords. Someone was doing some spying and some lurking. Possibly some gossip led someone to find out some type of information. If you notice right here, there's 2 birds sitting right on the tip of his sword. And you guys know swords are communication and mental. Pages are always someone who comes in with some type of information anyway. And we have a Page of Swords here, a type of messenger of sorts. But also this is the I Spy, someone keeping tabs, somebody who's lurking, some investigating. I feel like someone found out about a third-party situation because you did have the 10 of Swords and you had the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is typically a card of like happily ever after, you know, coming together in unions, being happy emotionally, because Cups is emotions and feelings, in a stable relationship. But to have the 10 of Swords behind it, a card of betrayal, and then now you have this, somebody found out about some betrayal, and I feel like this was the last straw. You get what I'm saying? You see how he has this last and final sword? Like this was the last thing that led someone to realize, like, I was never happy in a situation anyway. I was just staying in it for comfort is what I'm getting. So let's see what we get for you guys today, okay? We are going to shuffle the deck upright a couple of times until we get your Major Arcana, which is the Hierophant. We will get the card that comes before and the card that comes after, and then we'll get clarifiers for both, okay? So let's part the deck randomly. 6 of Wands, success, attainment, achievement, someone being put on a pedestal. Someone could also possibly be on a high horse because you see this horse is above everyone. They're getting his praise and his worship. I do feel like someone may have found out about a third party. I'm going to tell you this because you have a lot of flags here throughout the picture. Flag, flag, flag. But the flag that's closest to us has a triangle on it. You get what I'm saying? And it's a red flag at that. So I feel like somebody was getting red flags from someone, okay? If you notice, again, you have birds right on the tip of the sword. And birds are messengers. They bring information, okay? And this is a page, which is a messenger. So there could be an air sign. If your person isn't an air sign, I feel like, okay, yeah, I feel like an air sign could be coming in. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be coming in, giving you some type of information that your person is out here seeking the attention of many and putting you in third-party situations. And I'm just getting the energy that this is the last straw for someone. I'm also seeing an A, somebody's first, middle, or last initial could be A, specifically first initial I'm getting. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle through the deck a couple of times until we get your Hierophant. Someone could definitely be dealing with a Gemini, and I did say air signs. You have the Lovers here, okay? I just heard here today, gone tomorrow. If you notice, there's a woman here. She's in the flesh, but this person is a ghost. So somebody could have been gotten ghosted, or they're in and out of a third party's life. I'm going to say I'm getting a third party theme. Because he's present, but he's not present. Which means this person could just be engaged in some type of situationship of sorts. And then, yeah, look at that. You get the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is playboy, playgirl. Here for a good time, not a long time. If you notice in the background, volcano, something is about to expose. A situation is about to blow up in someone's face is what I'm getting. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Leo, okay? You got a Strength card. You see how they're facing each other? It's almost like a face-off. Something is getting exposed. And if you notice, you did have the Six of Wands, so some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. Okay, you got the Hangman. Again, without us, I'm hearing a hook. I'm hearing the song again. Because in a song, it says, what would we do, baby, without us? Sha-la-la-la. But this person is not sure about what they would do. And I feel like it's monetary. Because if you see how he's upside down, pentacles are falling out of his pocket. So this person is bound by many different chains, possibly children, home life, money, work, investments, family bonds, family. And like I said, the name of the show that this song was on is Family Ties, and he's all tied up from multiple angles. And this person feels bound because the Hangman, Major Arcana, which is a definite energy, someone feels stuck in limbo in a situation like they can't move. And I feel like someone's main idea main focus is financials, about what it is that they stand to lose if they leave this situation. So they're just choosing to stay put. Even though this is an uncomfortable situation, they're making the best of it, because even though he's upside down, hanging by chains, he also looks very graceful. You get what I'm saying? So someone is choosing to find a way to deal with this. But I'm going to tell you, this makes me think about the bolts, nuts and bolts, and the steampunk clock, like those old-fashioned clocks. I'm just getting a vibe that this time is running out for the situation anyway. That's why the clock is not there, but the nuts and bolts are just floating about. It's like things are falling apart is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get your card. Now at the bottom of the deck, yeah, somebody's going to walk away. Eight of Cups, walking away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling, okay? Someone could be dealing with an August, Leo, and even though these are cups, I'm just getting that energy because I did have a Strength card with Leo. That's their Major Arcana. Also, some of you all could have been with this person for 8+ years, okay? So let's go through the deck and get your Major Arcana. Again, the Hierophant for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. I just feel like this is something that should have been done a long time ago is what I'm getting here. And not in my opinion, I'm just saying, just based off the cards that I'm seeing, this is something that someone wanted to end a long time ago, but it's family investments, and something is established, okay? So, and I said a long time ago, and look how far we got the deck before we got your card, okay? So the card that came right in front of it is the Two of Cups, yeah. There was love. There was definitely love there at one point. And somebody could really be thinking about whether or not they can reestablish some type of footing in love. Because if you notice right here, and it could be you, because you do have the Hierophant walking towards the Two of Cups, okay? And that's your Major Arcana. Right behind it, you have the Four of Pentacles, absolutely. And then behind that, you have the Knight of Cups. So some of you all, if you're dealing with a water sign, they may have been trying to fight for this relationship, because Knights are either going into battle or coming out of battle. He's jumping into action. So some of you all may have wanted to save your marriage if you have strong water sign placements in your chart, or if you're dealing with a water sign. But if you notice right here, like I said before, I feel like something involving finances was keeping someone put. Because the Four of Pentacles is holding on for dear life and then also holding back. But here you see how the pentacles are floating out of that chest. And look at his face. He doesn't look very trustworthy, okay? So it just seems like someone is staying in a situation, not genuinely for love. At least one person is not, because again, if you look here, you have a Two of Cups. That's talking about a pair, but you only have one fish here. And it's going towards the direction of female. So there could be a female Taurus or a female water sign involved in a situation, who someone with strong water in their chart, who wants to keep this relationship afloat, because you see the cups are floating over the water, they're not submerged in it. But then there's one person whose main reason for staying in this situation is for stability, is what I'm getting there. So let's get clarifiers for the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, again, somebody's definitely married, okay? You have your energy here with the Empress. You have Taurus, Libra, also Aries. Sun sign specifically for me when I get the major arcanas. I want to say again, somebody's comfortable, okay? They have all the monetary needs that they want more. She's sitting on 2 cushions, okay? She's very well off, very well dressed, very well adorned, okay? But deep down inside, she's burying he or she, this person is burying some type of emotions. Because if you notice in the background, you see how this water is coming from around and it's coming towards her. It's like somebody pushed their emotions to the background. But deep down inside, is something else there. I feel like there was love. I'm getting there was love at one point, but it's one person who's more in love than the other. Again, because there's only one fish there, and everything comes in pairs when it comes to relationships and things. Both people, because the Two of Cups talks about both people exchanging their cup of love because they both feel the same way about this relationship. But there's only one fish there. Let's go ahead and again, we're going to power up the deck so we can get your... And I didn't mean to do it like that, but it happened this way. And you got 2 major arcanas here. So again, this is going to be a major transition, because anytime you get major arcanas back to back, this is a major transition, because major arcana energy is definite. Some of you guys could be dealing, and I did say in the beginning, air signs. You do have Aquarius here with the Star card. And the Star card is wish fulfillment and healing. What I want you also to notice that their backs are facing each other. It didn't come this way. It came this way. So it's like somebody, again, I'm going to say somebody specific is wishing to manifest some type of change in this relationship, but then the other person is just comfortable being comfortable, is what I'm getting. And that's a definite energy, again, because you have major arcana here, and you see how it's not even even. I just parted it like that. So make sure you guys are paying attention to the shuffle. You got the 6 of Wands in reverse. And remember, we had this earlier upright. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody is not in this situation for the right reasons, is what I'm getting. Something is definitely hidden. I knew that, okay? You got the 9 of Cups, that's wish fulfillment also. Being very comfortable. He's sitting there very comfortably on this bench because he feels as though he has everything he wants and more. But if you notice behind him, there's a blue curtain, which means something is hidden. This person just likes, okay, so what I'm getting also is that for a lot of you all, you may put this person on a pedestal and this fulfills them emotionally, or this could be vice versa. They could be doing this to you. But also, like I said, with the 6 of Wands, this is someone who likes being the center of attention. They love being celebrated. And you may not know this. You may not know or had all the details because, again, it's a blue curtain behind them and you don't know what's behind the curtain. You may not have known that this person was entertaining other people. I do feel like some of you all have found something out recently or will. And at the time as I'm doing this reading, I'm doing this reading a day after the full moon eclipse in your sign, right? Here you go again. Keeping the same card. 4 of Pentacles, holding on for dear life. Again, if you notice behind him, there's a whole city. Like somebody doesn't want to have to let go of their comforts and their wealth and their abundance. But then I just seen the Tower, yeah. But it just seems like, see, it seems like things are falling apart. You got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles now. 3 of Pentacles is about working and building together, establishing something. You have it in reverse. So it's like the thing that somebody was trying to hold on to the most is actually kind of falling apart. And I feel like with all this energy here, unless you're dealing with a fellow earth sign, another Taurus like yourself, Virgo or Capricorn, what I'm getting is that you may have been trying to keep the situation afloat, but it just seemed like you were doing it alone, because I keep getting this emphasis on this fish. Okay, bottom of the deck, and somebody's definitely in their head about it. 8 of Swords. I always tell you guys, sword up, yes, sword down. No, these swords are down. So someone's thoughts are not in the best place. And then you got this 8 again. Remember we had that 8 earlier, that 8 energy earlier. So there is an energy of 8. You could have been with this person for 8 years, and the last 8 months have been extremely difficult. You feel like you're just stuck and trapped. Because remember, we had that hangman energy, and that's what it is. Somebody feels bound. Someone feels like they can't get out of a situation. It's having dark thoughts because you see how the background is gloomy and gray. Okay. Let's get a clarifier. You guys seen this in here. For you guys, it looked up right, but the way it flipped up to me, you got a strength card in reverse. The opposite of strength is weakness, and that's clarifying a 2 of Cups. So I feel like this relationship is not as strong as you would like it to be, and it hasn't been that way for a while. Again, another reference for a major arcana strength card relating to Leo. So some of you guys could be dealing with Leo for sure. Could have found something out in Leo season. But more than anything, like I said, this relationship isn't as strong as it once was. At one point, there was a bond that was almost seemingly unbreakable. But now it's like it has become weakened, okay? Because again, the opposite of strength is weakness, and that's a major arcana. So again, that's a definite energy, guys. Bottom of the deck, yeah, you still got you still got this 8 of Swords. So let's clarify the 4 of Pentacles for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, you guys had one flip down. Didn't I say it to death? Absolutely. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, yes, I'm telling you, wow. Someone's first, middle, or last initial could be W, M, T, J, C, U, or G. Okay. You had the Ace of Cups in reverse. You got the 2 of Cups upright. At one point, everything was love. You guys had mutual emotions for each other. But now you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So upright, you're holding on to it. It's like an overflow of abundance and love and emotions. In reverse, things are being spilt out. You know, it's almost like a vibe of like something being tossed away, if you will. A loss of emotional stability. Like I said, you have a weakness in this connection here. And then to clarify your 4 of Pentacles, you had a Death card in reverse. Both of your clarifiers are major arcana. So again, I'm going to say this is a major transitional point for you guys in this relationship. Because the 4 of Pentacles is, like I said, it's upright, holding on for dear life. And then you have the Death card in reverse. The opposite of death is not having an ending. Because death is a certain and sure ending. In reverse, is like somebody does not want to let go of something. They're holding on to it for dear life. The Death card also relates to the energy of Scorpio, and you did have quite a bit of water, okay? So some of you guys definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, or there could have been talks about a relationship ending in Scorpio season, which we are currently still dealing with that energy. But it's like there was talks about ending something, but somebody's going to try to fight for it. But again, I just feel like both parties know that this is some severe weaknesses in this situation. Like there's some damage has been done. Again, you wouldn't get that 10 of Swords, that card of betrayal, if there was not some type of betrayal or damage that was done in the situation. But right now, at least for the moment, somebody's going to try to hold on to the situation. They don't want this thing to end. And again, I feel like it's very strongly because of traditional values, because that's what the Hierophant is all about. Traditional values, traditional structure, traditional marriage, wanting to keep things together, especially for the family unit. If you have children, I could definitely see that being the case, because if you look here with the Death card, there's 2 children there. You know what I mean? So someone wants to keep things together for the children or for the family structure is what I'm getting. Okay? So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.